Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for Denver, before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at point guard. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers. Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Conley against Murray. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Down low. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Murray finds Gordon. Now Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Michael Malone.
Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Off target with his 3. Randle surveying the D. Conley with a wide open look. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Pass to Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Jokic, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Conley, the pass to Randle. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Denver, your Nuggets breaker.
Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. Taking a look at Denver. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they find themselves as just a middle-of-the-road team this year. Opponents they would have blown away last season are giving them all they can handle at this point.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Edwards drops in the layup for 2.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Brown. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Murray outside. Fires away from outside. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shots.
And if he gets looks, that plainly Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
First one falls for him. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now here's Gordon, still without a basket. Murray for 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randall beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Indiana. Here's Murray. And there it is for him.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Conley with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Left side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Gordon. Scoreless thus far. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Last season, Stan Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Oh, here's Edwards. 17 points in his last outing. From downtown, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. At the top of the key, Westbrook. In the corner, it's Gordon. Over Randall. And it's Gordon missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Randall no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 8-point game. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Murray. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. No problem knocking that one down. Edwards got 8.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Bucks. Pass to Porter. Lets a floater go.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Westbrook. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the wing right side. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Westbrook missing. Minnesota leading by 10. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jokic with the screen on cover. For three, Murray. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
On the wing, Porter. Edwards defending. Edwards against Porter. Pass to Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the inside. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 7.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Westbrook a screen on Edwards. And that one's good by Porter.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Edwards against Porter. Lets it go from 14. Now Jokic. Bob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the 2nd time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our 2nd quarter is underway. They've got Reed. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Clark. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot, shooting 2. That free throw, no good. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And he's good on the second. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Clark outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Nuggets on D. Reed with a screen on Westbrook. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Najee. Tipped away. Stolen by McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniels. Six on the shot clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. Watson the screen. Westbrook drives in. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Pacers in Indy.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
DiVincenzo against Westbrook. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And he makes the first. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And McDaniels drops them both. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Westbrook.
It's so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for 3, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range.
DiVincenzo passes to Clark. And here's Reed. over Sharch. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Westbrook. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Brown. Defended by Alexander Walker. Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clark sets a screen for DiVincenzo. McDaniels with the ball. 7 points in the game. Misses from short range. Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. McDaniels against Sharch. That misses off the backboard.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Back to Clark. Reed with a screen on Sharch. Clark for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every day.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Peyton Watson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clark. No good on the second free throw.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And it's good for two. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Here's Jokic. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Alexander Walker on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Over Westbrook. Edwards can't hit.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Minnesota with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of two straight at home. Pass to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic inside, defended by Gobert. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
That free throw, no good.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jokic inside. Randall on him. Murray for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Randall no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
On the wing, Murray. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker.
The Timberwolves. Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Here's McDaniels. 7 points in the game. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Murray. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Murray looking around. Into the lane. Pass to Jokic. There's Jokic with range.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Randall outside. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Randall with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Gobert with it. Watson's there. Gobert the pass to Edwards. They need this one. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic over Edwards. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Randall kicks to Gobert. Randall outside. To the middle. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. That one falls. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Jokic with the screen on Randall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Watson. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Gobert dishes to Conley. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
Conley against Murray. Moves back up. One on the clock. Kept alive. Out to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 7. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. McDaniels got 7 now in this quarter. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
The Nuggets have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Christian Brown. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Minnesota leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook against Edwards. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Inside, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who were brought up playing the game this way.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, these guys are BTH. Big time hungry.
Ooh, I like that, and I'm certainly glad they aren't hangry. But look, these guys are planning to make the postseason, and their attitude is, let's just get it done. Anything is possible.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Randall. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Porter kicks to Murray. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Randall outside. Edwards holding off the D and converts. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Back to Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Free throw good, Murray. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Randall outside. And Brown pulls it down.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Jokic, Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
Julius Randle.
Randall's got 5 now.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Brown, the pass to Gordon. Here's Murray, over by Conley. Outside Porter. Porter double team. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, Of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Michael Porter Jr. with
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Count the basket and the foul.
defensive foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, some of that's experience. Conley could feel the contact coming, braces for it, completes the play, and now goes to the line for one more.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Good work there as it goes. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Conley, nobody back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
2 shots.
Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. And Denver has possession. 6-point game. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. To end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The Nuggets trail by 5 to the right side. Pass to Gordon. Porter with it. Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Yeah, and Jokic gets hit there, but he gets hit a lot every night, and he's able to absorb punishment.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. From deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Fans, please
With the break in the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Jokic is third. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 6. Gordon for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the basket by Edwards.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jokic against Gobert. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. For 3, Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Jokic against Gobert. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Conley scanning the floor. And stolen by Murray. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic passes to Murray. Here's Brown. Goes up on the wing. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Peyton Watson.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown. Timberwolves also changing it up. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Gordon against Randle. It's stolen by Randle. Now, Alexander Walker. Bucket is good. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Gobert. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, averaging 13 points per game, assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Clark in for McDaniels.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. How last month turned out for him. 14th in assists. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. DiVincenzo against Murray. Reed with a screen on Murray. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Carries it from three-point range. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Gordon. Westbrook with a screen for Gordon. Another three for Denver. And here is DiVincenzo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Clark outside. Fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. The kick out to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
A different look for Denver. Saric comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. Both free throws good from Randall.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Double team on Westbrook. For the tie. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Westbrook kicks to Porter. Off target from outside.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Saric against Randall. Over Saric. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Zeke Najee's checked in for Denver. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:08 left here in the 3rd quarter. Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
To the paint. Reed kicks to Clark. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
Yep, that one goes in there. Charge has got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Randall. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. So here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. Haji misses the 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. DiVincenzo with the screen for Miller. To the inside. And Reed throws it down.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Pass to Brown. Out to Sharge. Takes the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Clark outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 8. Brown the pass to Sharge. It's Clark with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Miller finds Reed. Over Watson. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here he goes. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Some changes for Minnesota. Einod's checked in. And Dillingham subbed in for Clark.
First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Russell Westbrook. Shooting 1.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. At the line for 2.
throw dropped for DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. That one is no good. Pass to Reed. And that one, good. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Now Murray takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Dillingham with it. Murray on him. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
The first one falls.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He's perfect from the line this time. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Murray outside. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. He's off on that one. Timberwolves leading by 8. Dillingham with it. Now, here's Ingles. Over Watson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Dillingham. Five on the clock. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Murray outside. Fires from way outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Dillingham with it. Now Ingles. Reed with a screen for Ingles. Out to the wing. A 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. And again, Denver no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Ingles. Reed with a screen for Ingles. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Left side, Westbrook. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Jamal Murray. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Edwards. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets trail by 10 outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Here's Westbrook. And the lead is down inside single digits. And that's 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Outside Edwards.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. Outside Porter. He can't get that one. Randall with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Has to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall is doubled. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Jokic with it. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards dishes to Randall. Misses the baby hook. The Nuggets trail by 11. Westbrook kicks to Porter. From the arc. Sinks the triple. Porter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
High post, Gobert. He's against Jokic. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer him there.
Murray's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Minnesota also with the sub. Daniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that one misses.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall finds Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 14 points for Conley.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And they double up Murray. And here's Gordon from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Pass to Porter. Shot to stop the run. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards, no good. The Nuggets trail by 15. And And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
Jokic.
No good on that one.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Randle outside. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. From 7. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Minnesota leading by 17. McDaniels with the ball. Started by Porter.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Porter passes to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Gordon kicks to Murray. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's Timberwolves leading by 19. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 15-6 run. Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 17. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And the first one at the line is good. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And Jokic drops them both. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Anthony Edwards.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Pickett, defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Pickett. George, right side. For three. Rebound, Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Here's Alexander Walker. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up